What's up, everybody? We're coming to you live. Let me make sure I don't do that again. Alright. You know, I wonder if I need to keep that screen on. I don't know. I do it just in case, just to do a, I guess, live listening, but I guess it's not a big deal. Once I already did the recording, I'm pretty sure the recording reflects exactly what it sounds like, even when it's live. So yeah, I was thinking about this game. I remember when I was playing it earlier before, just how quickly I was able to, like, you know, just get from pieces of this story. I was like picking up its logic and its, like, I don't know, intended way of sounding, you know. Oh, not sounding. I don't know. I'm looking at the sound bars right now. So yeah, I want to come in hot and just see what else this game has to offer. I know that there's only a few chapters left, so I don't know, let's do this game. I mean, there's quite a level of intrigue that's going on throughout this this plot that we got going. Yeah, go grab the rest of the bitter melon tea here. There was not a lot left. Yeah. We here doesn't like weird teas. Because I like weird teas. You know you're having a good day when you get to have breakfast twice. So that's kind of nice. What else I do? Oh, of course that happens. I press start instead of continue. They really give you the option to restart the game a lot. I wonder if that's a thing. All right, well, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's see what this menu's like. All right. Ooh, does not let you leave the game back to the menu from here. I don't think it ever did in those menus. All right, well. How that outcome is figured out, but we'll get through as many as we find cool to do. I think I did 2 endings of Never-Ending Nightmares, maybe. So as you can see, part of the new addition to the panels here, I noticed that the panels are pretty bare, so I started adding pictures of Chancellor. That's the name of that snail.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl.
That's right.
Dana?
We've got the Philosopher's Stone now as what they would label it as. The one from real life. And it's with a girl who's from the past. Maybe they switched. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, I heard that you could go in first person? Yeah! Look at that. That's neat. I saw that in the manual. Should have known about this way before. You know, like when you're in conversations with people and stuff? They're staring directly at you. Well, this just automatically does that. Look at this. Just stare right at these deer. Or moose. It's a moose, those are deer. Yeah, this is definitely Metal Gear Solid 2 right here. It's even inversed. The y-axis. What time is it on this clock? Nope, it's just a textured clock. So, it's telling us to go back in time somewhere. Where should we go? Alright. I just gotta go down. Let's see, downstairs. There you go. Still got cats everywhere. Good sign. Pleasant music. Oh, I was just here. Look at these paintings now. I have to really appreciate them now. Bitteschön. I'm still wondering if they're making up words, like, or they're actually from a specific dialect or language. And usually I would think there'd be one here, but at least this is the exit. There we go. Make haste. So I think, like, the width of every single one of those amounts of time is just how much time you're allowed in that area. Since it's vertically in chronological order, I think the duration of the time you're supposed to spend doing something there is meant to correlate with the width.
Oh yeah, I should ask about that picture.
Yeah, alright. That's the first thing that came. Hey, these people. Oh no, you can only look at people indoors.
Did you hear about that girl working at the Lord's Manor? She was chosen to be a model for a painting. What a lucky girl.
Weird.
I wish somebody would draw me. I'd really dress up for it.
You know that girl chosen to model for that painting? Nobody knows where she came from. She was first seen in the city about 3 or 4 years ago.
Well, if it's about art, then you gotta go to the Eliers. But here, some ectoplasm. It's like walking around this place, or lightly jogging around this place. I'm gonna see if he actually gets exhausted. I don't think he does. This is square, right? Okay. So the house would be around.
Oh,
Got a few questions to
come
ask.
on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Isn't that what you do this
Father's
time?
down
period?
in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
What's the scoop?
Yes?
Oh, okay.
You wish to speak to my father?
I wonder if pressing that mute button, because I heard it was audible, like, between pressing them, so, you know, for a fact I'm already just coughing. You know, internet etiquette here. Let's see. This picture? Is this the picture he was talking about? That's the only picture I've got. Let's try to read that diary. Oh, I found out what I was coughing on. Oh, okay. Now it's just saying go straight to the LER. Alright. This is just a side thing. Hope I didn't waste too much time. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure they know to give you enough allowance of time, and then judge it by that width of the timeline. Then yeah, it's probably a short amount of time that you got to spend here, or a decent amount of time at least. But again, that's a theory. It's not true necessarily. No, not the butcher. We're going to the artisans, yeah. There we go. Hey!
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up
Oh,
too.
revelations!
From you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I'm sorry I got you lost in
I
time.
was scared to death, though. It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost
gave that
exactly the
away?
same, so
Wow, you thought of all
It must
that
have been
and
like a
didn't
solid
freak
day where
out?
she thought she was stuck in a Renaissance fair.
Well, I would have for sure.
Then she realized no one was looking at their phones like after midnight.
well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
Is it leather?
I'm
Is-
sorry.
Can you make
I
leather
looked for
green?
you too,
Green
but I
leather?
didn't have any luck.
Well, no use
I don't know
worrying
what
about
material
what's
that
done.
is, honestly.
It's been
I was
4
thinking
years
about that a
after
lot.
all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it would.
There's even
be.
a moment where the
You
3D
do look
model
more,
takes
I
off
don't
that
know,
jacket and he
mature,
actually
come
just
to
has a
think of
black
it.
sweater on. So
What
there's
do you
actually two
mean?
different layers.
Oh,
It's not like
nothing
modeled
really.
onto him.
A night watchman helped me that first day, and since then I've done a lot of different things. I even
Oh well,
worked
the guy
in a
is
mill for a
from
while.
the modern time, just to let you know.
But now
He's
I'm a
he
chambermaid
travels
at the
time.
Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling
Yeah,
for a
so
picture?
here's what happened so far.
The Squire's a
He's
patron of this painter,
basically-
and that's how I met him originally.
From the modern day.
He said he really
And
wanted to use me as a
This
model,
girl's also
and
from the
I
modern
just
day,
couldn't
but
say
now
no.
she's like living
I see.
in the past.
The squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
Yes, it's exactly like Doctor Who. Yep.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mentioned that
picture
in
will eventually be painted.
the episode where I didn't
Hey,
save the recording.
why
Well,
did
I
you
had the
come here
recording, but
today?
I'm like,
Are
I'm
you
gonna figure out what I can actually
here
do
to
with that
take me
footage. It's an
back?
FLV, so I can't
you
really
know
edit
how
it.
to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Not anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there.
This is so depressingly anime.
No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
She don't care about her job. Screw that cafe, she said.
I'm the same way. No family at all. But
But that time and place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this?
Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what's weird?
It's the red
Charles
stone from that
Martinet
guy.
is the voice of the devil in this game. It's insane. I was like,
That stone's
huh. I didn't
Look,
think I couldn't recognize that
do
it
you
was the
mind if I
same.
ask you
It
to
was the
give
same
that to
dude's
me?
voice until I read the credits of it and in the manual, and it was like, what?
Of course, you can have
It's
it.
Mario. Mario's the devil
If
now.
it weren't for the
That's
stone,
great.
I would have never met you. Never would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again.
And it's always a great characteristic of voice
Here you
actors
go.
to sound completely like someone else. Although he does kind of sound similar because he both kind of has like that whimsical, like lighthearted, like cartoony voice. But I don't know. I would have just figured that was somebody else. Oh, this guy's Mitsurugi. That's cool. He's playing a guy with similar hair, so, you know, that makes sense. You know, story checks out. Yeah, I think she likes living in the past. Like, in the actual past, not conceptually. She's actually looking forward to living in the past. See? She's forward thinking, if anything. So I will support her decision.
What was that?
This must be important.
Or huh. I wonder what would happen, because then who would be the model for the painting if it's not going to be Dana? Oh yeah, totally. I think it encourages so many like start overs, especially since in the menu, like you press start game and it goes immediately back to the first chapter, so it's telling you you probably do like multiple saves and stuff. I have 2 saves, so I might do 2 endings, and then see if I have the patience to do one more. I don't even know how many there are. Could be 3, could be more, could be less. But there was a moment where I incidentally had an item, and I didn't know what it was for, but then I went to a place, like, outside of where the main story was, and it ended up giving me, like, a different type of outcome from the last time I was there in the last save. So that was cool to find out about. It was the incident at the coffee shop. You know what's weird, though? I told the daughter of the alchemist that she couldn't go to the present with me, so I'm keeping both of them in the past. I should have I should have stuck to the logic where one comes back to the future, one goes back to the past. The one that's from the past wants to go to the future. The one that's from the future wants to go back to wants to live in the past. I should have just let them both make the decision, but I opposed to the alchemist's daughter going forward in time with me, so they're both not here. If I let them, well, I stopped one from wanting to do what they wanted. I'm now gonna stop the other one from doing what they want? No, I don't know. So am I just being orderly? I'm keeping everything in... Yeah, so I guess I'm going to be role-playing a guy who is keeping everything orderly. Even though I didn't realize that... Because it's kind of naive. I don't think the alchemist's daughter understands that living in the future would be so, like, what it's cracked up to be. She seemed young, and I'm, like, kidnapping her, basically. So I don't know. I don't think that's right. I don't think kidnapping a young person under the idea that they might be living in a different time period. So, like, it's just, I don't know. What if time people came up to our time and they started offering us to, like, permanently live in another time period, and you don't know what it entails. I mean, well, you do get to be there for a little while, but, like, you just say goodbye, because this is going off of the fact that it's a linear type of time. Yeah, I mean, it rarely happens. It's kind of like the lottery, you know? So it is kind of cool. I mean, you better make sure you're actually gonna go back in time. You know, make sure it's not one of those situations where you wake up without a kidney. I'm just saying that might happen. People will tell you anything to get those kidneys. So we're gonna bring Dana back to the present. Sorry that took so long for me to air out.
You just can't spring something like that on me.
But if you stay here, it's going to affect the timeline.
Yeah,
What?
here I am,
What kind
Mr.
of a-
Time Police.
You're saying I should go back for the timeline?
I didn't mean... Look,
So, I'm supposed to abandon my life here for the sake of your timeline? You left me here for 4 years, remember? And now we're both going to pretend like those 4 years didn't exist? That really sucks, Ike.
Dana...
Oh wow, conflict. It's so good.
Sorry. I'm sorry I lost it, but it's just not possible. I can't just erase 4 years worth of good memories from my mind. Even
What
if
were
I
you doing
to go
that's so
back,
great?
I would always be thinking
Huh?
of my life here. I'd have to.
Making
I know
butter?
that. Being asked
Wearing
to go
sepia?
back, that's just so...
What?
No. I'm the one who should apologize.
Hanging out with Mitsurugi, what's
I'm
going
really
on? Well, why do you
sorry.
like it? Why do you like it here? You ain't got no internet.
Why couldn't you have shown up right after I got here? Then I could have gone back.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
Actually, you would
just
be
so
back to
sorry.
2001. You don't even know what memes are.
But,
You're
are you
missing
really
out.
ready to spend your whole life here?
Please, let me think about it for a while. It's too big a decision.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll be back later.
I'm gonna keep insisting.
Could you think about it till
That's the
then?
kind of man I want
I
Ike
know
to
it's
be in
heavy
this game.
stuff.
Just persistent
All right.
and just
Later,
always
then.
pursuing and just horrible.
Oh, wait, hold on. My boss? You know, the one at the cafe I used to work at? If you see him, could you say hello? And tell him I'm sorry that I
Yeah,
just
this game
disappeared on
starts
him like that.
specifically on
And tell
April
him that he should
8th,
deduct the shift from my
2001.
paycheck.
I have no idea why.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't? But I was supposed to open up the shop
Like
the next day.
Ike Eisenhower.
I wonder if everything turned out okay. I can't believe I'm so worried about this at this point.
Do we like Ike? I don't know.
Don't worry about that. It's only been about half a day since I met you, you know.
Huh? What does that mean?
Well,
like FDR.
actually,
I don't know
it's,
about Ike.
Forget it.
Is Dwight Eisenhower?
I'll just give him the message.
Ike Eisenhower?
Really? So that's
this
okay
is
then?
Completely
Yeah.
different territory in my mind now.
Phew. That's one thing
I
I
would
don't
only
have to
know
stress
if I
over
was
anymore.
able to time travel.
Well, take care of yourself. I'll see you later.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
Got my stone, got my stone. Tricked her. Invisible walls. I want to be in a time period where there's no visible walls. Alright, let's talk to this dad. Give him the stone. Maybe he's evil. I don't know. Find out. Hey, check it out. Evil stone. Pretty evil, huh? I'll walk slow to you. Check this out. You don't even get to look. Look at that. Nothing weird could come out of here. Who makes a veiny cauldron? My goodness, it's sinister. Alright. Check it out, boy. Yeah, it's kind of tanky. Oh, well, no, not tanky, I guess. I don't know. It's, it is very... I go to a place that looks like the past. Well, there was a village, I guess. That village was modern, though, so it's kind of like the village. I could see that. Although it never gets, like, dangerous, I don't think. Like, I mean, I don't definitely get, like, urgent danger. It usually kind of has to happen. But then, what are all cutscene games, right? All adventure/action games. So I don't have to present this guy anything? I feel like he wanted that stone. I guess not. Alright, let me check what he... Well, I'm not glowing, like, the, So what was your message? Oh yeah, it's what is it now? That's true. It's, yeah. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places that blah. Yeah, I'll see you online, man. see what this painter's about. Oh no, I'm gonna interfere with the day that she gets to be in a painting. She's super stoked about it too. Oh man.
What do you want?
Well, nothing in particular.
All right then, I'll start by introducing myself. I am the painter
All
Carl
gravy,
Franson.
man. I'll
And
see you around.
You don't look like someone seeking an apprenticeship.
I'm Ike Kush.
Boy, do I got a story for you.
Well, Ike Kush, have you heard anything interesting lately?
Well,
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I heard that too, recently. I honestly did. Perhaps I'll try painting a piece on that very subject.
I wonder if by chapter 5 I got the news about... No, I don't think so. I think the choice for that girl to want to go to the future is still about to happen in the first save. So I'm just gonna keep role playing back to this ending here. I think the true ending is how you would choose one to go back, one to stay behind. So I think I'm gonna get like the sad ending, if anything. Just checking. I never see if anyone's in here. Alright, no one's in here. There is energy though, right? Oh, maybe it's in a different time period. But it's here. Yeah, there's nothing glowing green. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go back to the alchemists one more time. No, this is just their quarters. Let's go down here. Hey, you. There we go.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th.
Ah.
Oh!
What is it?
That experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do.
Ooh.
Please, try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit.
Ooh, this is a big ending part too.
I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? Well, I'm impressed.
Well, I
What?
said sort of.
This kid knows
Anyway,
his quantum
I'm
physics.
more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
Does quantum physics have to do with time travel?
I don't know
think
about
so.
that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father?
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Anywhere else you like.
Can I help with
I
the
don't care.
experiment?
Just go away.
No, both of you have to leave this house.
This party's gonna be awesome.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on, where should we go?
To the future with me.
Sis? So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But,
It's only for a little while. Let's go, we have to get ready.
I guess I'll be going now.
Of course. I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
see you soon, okay?
That house where the research is being conducted. Real strange. I tell you, I won't go near the place for fear I'll be cursed.
The girl in that house over there wears some pretty clothes. I wish I could dress up like that.
No.
What is it?
That house scares me. Research sounds fishy to me.
What's going on here? What's up?
Go on! Get out of here!
Second time. City Hall is mean. Alright, well. It's saying, go to the future. See, short time. Short amount of time in this one. So, I'm gonna find out what this smoke is business. End of the hour? Oh, hickory. Oh, yeah, it's 10 days after. I mean, do I want to know about the stone first or about the painting first? Well, maybe she got her painting done. Right? No, but she didn't have the stone. So it'll be a picture of her without the stone. She definitely had enough time to get painted.
Well, I cush. Have you heard anything interesting lately?
Well,
What did I say before? I thought I said something about the street performer already. Yeah, nothing.
How dull. Aren't there any interesting stories about?
Oh. Problem.
hello, is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo,
Well, they left already.
anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement?
Why are the kids still here?
This meter here, is this a time machine?
Oh, it's the day before.
That can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
That's right. Hmm. Use for this? No, doesn't seem like it. This is a confined space. here? Another room? Maybe upstairs? Nope, upstairs is cut off. Oh no. There's people in here. Let's light this place. Alright, let's go through the exit. It's probably gonna trigger a cutscene. Oh no. What happened to that voice thing? That's weird. Open this door. No one's concerned? These people are just standing here. Just shaming people for trying science.
It blew up, didn't it? The alchemy house, I mean.
Yeah. Should we tell City Hall? City Hall might be concerned with that. City Hall won't say shit. They were rude. Although I could use an energy crystal, that would be important. I've switched the term for whatever that is like dozens of times already. Huh. Where's that energy sitting around? Is it like outside in this courtyard? No. That's an enclosure. Yeah, there it is. Okay. 10 days from the experiment. I mean, there's nothing really to observe. How would I get that thing going? Let's put the key in. It's a weird machine. Yeah, there's no psychic here either. Tell me how much time I got left. That's all the places. God, I'm glad they keep the unnecessary places closed. Although I've not found a use for the church at all. I'm guessing that's like a late chapter, like, place. Yeah, see? Nobody comes in here. What's going on? It's pristine though. That's how you keep it that clean. Just don't let people in.
I just heard that there was an explosion over yonder.
Alright, well, that's pretty much this whole area. Where should I try? Time which I originally. What would that do? Maybe they. Well, they used the time machine, so they must have somehow ended up in my time. Might die. Like time die. Oh, a cutscene.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future.
I already got myself
Being
a
able to
plan.
just project your voice along
The
distance,
apps are
that's really
crazy in
something.
this time period.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here.
Oh.
It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by
Sick.
phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh,
Whoa.
and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about's gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right? Later.
Hugo!
Hey!
What? Oh, things are getting crazy now. Oh, time death. Oh no, did he get stabbed?
Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are you, Ike? You come this far, and then... Destiny's getting pretty tangled up, Even I can't make out the future too well. I'm sorry, Ike, but when it gets to this state, I can't really turn back time anymore. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Life is a wheel of changes.
That was based on a choice, huh? Interesting. That means he's always in control, even if the kid knows about him. That's pretty interesting. Alright. So, this time, I'm going to let Dana stay. I've made up my mind. She wants to stay in this time period.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
There we go. It's a good painting. There we go. Now we're centered. There we go. Now we're in a museum. It's a good picture. That like Renaissance anime. These are in color. Cats everywhere. Oh yeah. Nice. Those actual flowers, actual places dev team took for R&D. I'm sure they have to change them or modify them in some kind of way, but they're not really legible either. I think even at their best resolution, and with no, mods to help with texturing, detail, I think natively it's just not supposed to be that bright or visible, legible. Did we get one? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should ask about that picture.
Okay. More importantly, though, here we are. I actually missed some parts of this.
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death, though. It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
Well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
I wonder how adaptive some people would be if they
I'm sorry.
went back through time.
I looked for you too, but I didn't have any luck.
Well, no use worrying about what's done. It's been 4 years after all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it would be. You do look more, well, I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
To the manor, then.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally.
Oh, I get to meet the Squire.
He said he
later
really
on.
wanted to use me as a
That's cool.
model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you.
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
Not anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents,
think
no
it's
family.
denim. Looks like green denim.
So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
I'm the same way. No family at all.
It took him a while to make that response.
But that
Did it
time and
fade?
place is still your home, right? It's where you want to be.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... Look, do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you.
Oh, she was
Never
holding
would
this
have
thing.
ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. But that's okay. After all, I got to see you again. Here you go.
Yeah, she's taking this very maturely.
What was that?
This must be important.
Oh. That's what the hesitation was. I thought it was implying that I should insist, but no. Just let her be.
Thanks. You too, Ike.
Yeah, I didn't see the story as a romance either. even though that's a way shorter cutscene. Yeah, the arguing lasted a lot longer. So is that a worse outcome because of how short it was? I think it's good that I let her stay in the time period where she feels like she should live in.
Oh, come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
Couple of kidders over here.
You have, by chance, the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it?
I hope I don't get, like...
That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
10 days. Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh,
What is it?
that experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please try to understand. 10 days from now, by then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena.
It's not like I could have
That is
given
my
her the
only
stone back
regret.
then.
See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? Knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all records of my research to the fire. Now, take care.
Okay. Sir, I just thought of something.
What is it?
Maybe you should draw a pentagram or something. For protection, just in case. It is a dangerous experiment, after all.
I will certainly do so. I thank you for your concern. Your youth belies your thoughtfulness. I cannot help but envy it. Look at
Didn't
me.
really suggest that.
I've grown old in my laboratory. Ah, youth. Forgive me. I must not lapse into self-pity.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Maybe talk to him again. Nope. He got what he wanted.
Hey, did you manage to see Father?
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really? I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? Well, I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father?
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days. Go to our relatives' homes or anywhere else you like. That's all.
Can I help with the experiment?
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
That could have been a bonding experience.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What does he think he's doing, huh?
Come on. Where should we go?
Yeah, just kick you out of
Sis?
the house.
So, you're just going to do it?
Do we have a choice?
But...
It's only for a little while. Let's go. We have to get ready.
He makes a time machine in less time than his father's
I guess I'll be
whole
going now.
body of research.
Of course. I am sorry we're always in the middle of something.
See you soon, okay?
Alright. Got no energy. That bench. Bench. Let's do it. Yeah, I guess I appeared right in front of them. They're not surprised at all. They're so used to this now.
Did you see it? Awesome, wasn't it? Quite a sight. That house, that explosion. Heavens!
I can't tell if she's excited or disappointed or sad.
See? I tell you, sin does not go unpunished. That house, blown to bits. What an explosion!
They all turned into newts.
That explosion? It really scared me.
It blew up, didn't it? The alchemy house, I mean.
The alchemical laboratory.
Hello, is anybody here? Anybody? Dr. Wagner, Margaret, Hugo. Anyone there?
Hugo!
The basement? This meter here, is this a time machine? That can't be. But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
Yeah, I think the only thing logical to do is go back to the present now. Although I want to see if I can talk to David from inside of the Squires. Is that it? No, that's not it. The manor is after. No, that place does not have a door. Like a door I could go through. Neither does this. Oh. That would be a cool little hangout here. Alright, well. Back to the present. Nope. It's gotta go. There we go. Just what I was thinking about it. So if I go here, the homunculus finds out. That's the weird part. Yeah, go straight to a cutscene.
Hey, long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own, you see?
What?
Well, this kid's trouble.
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about is gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right? Later, then.
Hugo!
Hey!
Bad news. Alright. Gonna wear this frying pan. Oh, well, I'm just gonna... Time run out? I think time does run out eventually. Or do I have time to go to the square? Here we go. Okay, so it was just me taking too long.
Hugo! Where are you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Whoa. Oh. Kid Green.
Hugo! You're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You
So
heard what I
interesting.
asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive.
Yeah, I was questioning why would I do it.
But it isn't...
Sorry.
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do is follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Clever way
Hugo.
of justifying parts of the plot.
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan.
Kill your sister?
If I can't prevent homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold
Oh,
of
and
the
he knows that
Philosopher's Stone.
She's my ancestor.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
Oh, if he kills her, I don't exist.
I'm going to make Mother, just like Father made Homunculus. The only difference is that I haven't got a Philosopher's Stone. That's why I'm going to use Homunculus instead.
Hugo! What do you think you're...
Sis, stay out of this, will you? You're a hostage. You're supposed to be quiet.
Don't go there, Hugo. Your father would agree.
What about my father?
He said you might do something like
Acting.
attempt to bring Helena back from the dead. And he also said that he would burn all the records once this experiment was completed to make sure you wouldn't.
Oh, really? In that case, why were the papers safe and sound? Even though Father himself had disappeared into thin air.
I wouldn't know the reason for that.
I have to do this. We still need to be a family. That's why I'm going to make Mother, and we can all be happy again. And that's why I need that stone.
Whoa.
Get it? Come on. Get Homunculus.
Hugo,
I can't just make him
I
happy.
can work for both of us, so that we won't want for anything. We'll be okay. You'll see. So please, stop this madness. Make Mother. Just listen to what you're suggesting.
Yeah, you can't just make a person again. The same person.
Sis, if you won't be quiet, I'll have to hurt you. Don't make me do that.
Hugo!
You know I can't stand blood.
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create homunculus. That means this has to work too. I can do it, I know. So come on,
That's assuming
go
he had a
get him.
cadaver.
Homunculus just can't be... He always just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
No excuses. If you don't do what I tell you, I'll leave my sister here and go home. That's going to affect this age in a lot of ways. I can't even begin to imagine how much.
That's a dirty move.
Come on, hurry up. I'll give you 20 minutes.
Uh-oh. Pushy kid. Stop this right now. Let go.
Didn't I tell you to get a move on?
I'm taking you all back to your time right now. Group hug! I'm doing Hugo's bidding. I bet I'm gonna go stop him from using the time machine or something. That already happened.
I guess Hugo isn't here yet.
The time machine. Oh, there it is.
Hey, this is Dr. Wagner's research data. This is all about homunculus. Composition, method of creation. That's it. What if Hugo never reads this stuff? Without the homunculus data, Hugo would never attempt to recreate his mother. Come to think of it, if he never learns of homunculus's existence, he wouldn't want revenge. And no revenge, no time machine. I feel bad for Dr. Wagner, but I've got to get rid of this part.
Hugo, wait up.
Hurry up.
Hugo? He's back?
Father!
Father!
Ike, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dr. Wagner said to meet him here.
They told us there was a huge explosion. So we...
I actually just got here too. I didn't see Dr. Wagner.
We were so worried. We thought he may be lying here hurt, or... Anyway, I guess it's a good sign that he isn't here,
the only one lying
right?
here
What are you
is
burning?
Ike himself.
Oh, nothing important.
Okay then.
Children. So gullible.
So, sis, where could Father...
Well, we'll go take a look around. I'm sorry, but we have to go out for a while. We'll talk soon.
Okay, take care of yourselves.
See you around.
Yep. They're totally fine now. Alright, back to my time. Fix that clusterfuck. I mean, that's all I have to do, right? Pointing into the homunculus's hand. But the homunculus haven't really hurt me. So I guess Mario's okay. Charles Martinet is a good guy still. Should talk to Eckert about Hugo.
Find out who's after you. I'll help out as much as I can.
Sitting there with your cats. Oh yeah, I kidnapped a cat. And gave it to someone in the past. They don't care. Let's see what's going on in the square. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be there then. Let's get another energy unit. Go up this way. Get the lead out. Or we can chill at the bar. Oh, it's closed. Cafe's closed. Yeah, we got one energy unit, that's fine. So are they still there? I should disappear.
What the? Hugo's still here? Wasn't it enough just to burn the research data?
He's nowhere to be found. Where could Father be? Hugo, what is it?
What?
Just wondering. I mean, what could he have been burning?
Are you serious? This kid's really smart.
Didn't I tell you to bring homunculus? If you won't do what I say, I'll...
Hugo!
Distillation? connection, something, and with...
Come on, man. I burn a lot of paper, man. That's not how it works. I'm pretty sure he couldn't read a single thing.
What's happening to me?
What the?
Hugo, what are you doing?
Something... method. It's no good. I can't read this.
Are you done looking at that rubbish?
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, please. You said yourself it was too burnt to make out. Anyway, we have something more important to do now, right?
Margaret always keeping things in track.
For Father too. Come on. We can't let him do all the work, can we?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Yeah, it's time to clean. Clean your dilapidated home.
Damn it! What went wrong? What did I do to deserve...
This, my lord.
Hugo! Hugo!
Why is she
Hugo's
still
all right.
What?
The past's been changed. That's why...
What do you mean? What's going on? Hugo, what happened to Hugo? Answer me!
It's all right. Everything's okay.
What kind of an answer is that?
Oh, there she's going.
Ah! What the... No...
Oh, I get it now. By changing Hugo's past, I've canceled the existence of the time machine itself.
Yeah, I thought you knew that.
Help...
I mean, just visit them.
Is it over? All this?
Oh, the homunculus, yeah. Yeah, I feel good about that, yeah. Ah.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
Was it all for you? You used me just to make sure you'd be created, that no one would stop you from living.
Oh, really?
And in doing that, I changed other people's lives. Is my own fate worth that much? Is yours? So how am I supposed to feel?
Oh, please. Enough with the gloomy angst, Ike. Are you trying to put me on a guilt trip? I mean, who cares? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you had been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to exist first.
Damn it. I don't believe this. So I was just being used after all.
Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back.
Here you are.
Time for me to go. I suppose we won't be seeing each other again, in all likelihood.
Ooh, this is the evil ending. Yeah, where I complied. You could just disappear too. Just like that. Ooh, here we go. Born with clothes.
Well, how many centuries has it been since I saw the light of day? Are you my so-called master this time around?
What the?
What yourself? You're the one who broke the seal. So, what do you desire most? Immortality? Eternal youth? To be filthy rich? Name it, and it's yours.
What is this? What lunacy?
But of course, your soul is mine when your futile existence ends. Until then, you can do whatever you like. Come on. Name your wish.
For what? For this,
What did you say? I didn't catch that.
Was my research in vain? Was I wrong after all these years devoted to my task?
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Helena, forgive me!
Oh, hurry up, will you?
Wish for Helena back.
Give me my youth. I want to start my life over. And if possible, let me stay that age.
Sure thing. Hold on. There.
It's Ike.
That young man the other day. I envied him his youth.
Am I? Did it really work?
Trust me, okay? You got exactly what you wished for.
Your work here is done. It's back to where you came from, demon.
Yeah. Got the pentagram.
A pentagram.
Haha.
It's no great art to get rid of the likes of you, but I was well advised to ready an additional barrier. Return to the stone from whence you came, and I will start my research and my life from the beginning.
Damn it, you pay for this? No pentagram is completely out my pure mind of memories. Be damned to the endless night.
That's how the game can restart over again and again. So I knew the pentagram would come in handy. A good book. Looks like the cultaholic symbol. Or aperture science.
Where
Join us.
am I?
Got a pretty cool ending.
Beautiful stone.
That's all he knows now. Oh, and he's stuck in this time period. Which is a good thing, because Dane is here. And then Dane is gonna have to be the one to remind Ike of what he did. Alright. That was cool. Bravo. Bravo. Can't believe that's Charles Martinet. Doing a lot of extra voices. Catherine Yeoman. Doug Boyd. Yeah. A lot of people doing double duty here. Debbie Rogers. Terrence McGovern. Don't forget Junko Kawando as the cat. Pretty much any cat in the game. It's a lot of cats. Ah, the piano. Same person. Some more, like, really melodic theremin. It's like I'm in the theaters. Except it's not sticky everywhere. I swear. They did video capture. Well, it's like the dots. They had dot people. Motion capture. That's cool. Some early motion capture. Character disposition. Captions, yeah. Did a lot of reading. I had to make sure I was catching up. It's good that they left that as a default too. The translation was good. Yeah, good sound effects. Y.mat as labor. Say Masahiro Sato, the project manager, had very good time management skills. Voice casting was all over the place, but mostly it was good. It was mostly like flat reading for the most part. It definitely felt like they weren't really given much inspiration to draw from. They just kind of knew what their lines were. They got like a brief description of the plot. But who knows? Maybe they saw some animations. Maybe they're just drawing as much as they could from just watching those primitive type of cutscenes. At the time, though, it seemed pretty advanced. But I don't think anyone would be so impressed that they would start doing different things. Alright, the D ending. Alright, so there's at least 4. Yeah, sure. So this story is all locked up. That's fine. Alright. Well, I want to do the other ending for this game, but I'm going to do that another time. Instead, like I said on Twitter, let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna follow up with my little tribute to the WiiWare. Thanks, Shadow of Destiny.